Hi guys, hope you guys are good. Quite an exciting day today. So finally making my last payment on my Telecom contract for my iPhone 13 Pro Max. So quite excited about it. If you want to see how that goes, come along. Hello again, back, and finally payment is completed, contract is sorted, and now I have some money, some bit of money back into my pocket, not going anywhere, and I'm not buying any new phone anytime soon. Quite happy with what I have so far. This is a good phone, proper phone, and I'm happy with it. Not gonna buy anything for some time. So until this one, maybe something happens to it, not getting a new phone. But yeah, I'm back, done with that. And I got myself something nice. I'll just show you that in a bit. So we have some improvement in our gadgets in terms of content creation. We're starting this vlogging thing, which is something new. I've never thought I'd be doing this, but here we are, and we're trying to improve on the offering in the channel. So please do stay tuned. If you are new to the channel, welcome to Zip Code. Here, all we do is code. Here, all we do is program, write software, write backend, full stack, front end, database, AWS cloud. We cover a wide range of development frameworks and architecture, so you can essentially stay glued to your screens and you will see quite a lot of informative tutorials in this space. So welcome you, please do like and subscribe, and let's proceed with the video. Firstly, let me actually change into my programming regalia. So see you in a bit.
So I happened to get myself this selfie stick. Now it's a standing selfie stick, so I'm able to put it on a stand and record. So hopefully this will work out. Let me unbox this and see how it looks like. Oh snap.
All right, all geared up for code. Let's get this show rolling. So a bit on Telkom. So what happened in there? So as I walk in, Telkom always elegant, always looking fly. It's like modern. Everything is like modern. Even the servicing has changed since the last time I was there. So when I got there, there was a guy standing next to like the door on the phone section, and he was quite cool, eh? Chill guy, and he told me everything there is to know and um, how the stores are actually moving towards remote agent servicing, especially if you want to like maintain your contracts. So you can't do those in store, but you can open a new contract. You can like request for like if you want a new device, if you want to fix your device, they can log it for you and then take it for servicing and things like that. So the stores now are much more on sales admin type of servicing rather than the contract maintenance servicing. So that was quite, for me, it's quite new and it's quite exciting because the guy even understood that no, it's a matter of opening opportunities as well, because they segregate the responsibilities to say these guys in the store, this is what your primary objectives and deliverables are, and then the guys in the remote agents therefore can service existing clients remotely, because you rarely get situations where a client needs to be there physically and see the actual thing being done in front of them. So nowadays, you do everything remotely. But to cut the long story short, so what happened is the guy took me to, they have like cell phone booth, but they're like FaceTime. So you can actually see the agent as you're talking to them and they can see you. So it's like a FaceTime type of a setup. That FaceTime booth, let me call it a FaceTime booth because it's fancy, it's quite fancy. And then next to that FaceTime booth, there is a QR code image that you can scan, and then it takes you to your browser for to the self-service portal, and then in that portal you can then maintain your account as a customer. So, like if you want to pay your contracts, if you there's a whole number of things that you can do on the self-service portal, essentially to resolve your queries that you can at least address by yourself. And there is so the one other thing is when I asked him how can I then make the payment and then request for the closure of the contract on the SIM card, because they when you have a contract, it's like it's a twofold. It's a device and it's a SIM. So on the device, I'm making the last payment, and on the SIM, I want to close that contract so that it doesn't continue on a month to month. Because what happens is once you're done paying your contract on the device, the SIM still continues on a monthly basis. So you have to explicitly call them and request them that could you please close the contract, and therefore they can close it for you, and then you don't have any obligations on a monthly basis. So I wanted that because I already have an existing number which is widely used for people that need to contact me. I don't need a new number, I don't need a different number. So that will be a heavy admin on my side. But that is what happens essentially at Telecom. But I'm quite happy with the servicing, and the experience is quite amazing. I was quite like surprised in terms of how they've split the different services in terms of what can you do in store and what can be done by the servicing agents. And the staff was actually quite amazing. So the agent, that lady was quite understanding because she did ask a couple of questions, and then she also asked me like my ID number. Then I was like, no, because of the exposure, that sound is like on loudspeaker, so it's like everyone in there can hear you, and anyone can take your ID number and do whatever they want to do with it. But I was not, because I work with data, and that's why I didn't want to like give them my ID number, because it doesn't make sense to just scream your ID number out in the open. You don't know who's in the store, even though you can see them, but you don't know who they are. Everybody's a stranger there. So I just didn't want to do that. And then she did offer the self-service um, option as well, and she also gave me the WhatsApp number to check what I can resolve regarding my account, which is quite awesome because it's like Telkom gives you all of these options, all of these channels, and you can use any at your leisure that you feel comfortable with, which is quite amazing actually. But yeah, that was the first time for me, and at least now I know that they're moving with times. You have to move with times. So yeah, that was quite a different experience, but I'm happy. I made the payment on the self-service portal. Everything is looking good. I just need to give them a call, and then close the SIM card, and then I should be done until I decide when I want a new phone, which I think will be a cash purchase instead of a contract. By cash, I mean pay for it once off, no monthly obligations, no commitments to anything. Just buy it as is without any contract between. So yeah, that was the experience that I had with Telkom, and I'm happy with that. So let's continue with the video before you get bored. So, like I said in the beginning, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Code. If you are an existing subscriber, see you on the next one. For now, cheers.